so dangerous. I get this rush when I'm with you. I go all in to lose or win.
Hi and welcome to another weighing update. If it's your first time here, my name is Tracy and I'm trying to lose weight following the Slimming World plan. So I thought I'd record this while I'm just sat waiting for my granddaughter from nursery. So yeah, the week's gone well. I did go out last Tuesday afternoon for a meal. I met my friend in a cafe like I said I was going to do, and it was off plan. I had steak pie, chips and vegetables. I blame Emma SW at home for that because she keeps showing steak pie and I've been craving it for absolutely ages, so it was delicious. So I didn't know what to expect when I stood on the scales this week. So I went to group on Thursday. I've got both my books here, the one from Slimming World and the one that I normally write in when I've been doing it from home. But I'm going to show the one from home because they don't put the totals in the new one with me joining a new group. So I'll get straight into it because I'm going to have a ramble after this. If you can see, if it's going to focus. Come on camera, focus. There we go. So this week I lost £2, taking my total loss this time round to 1 stone 4 and a total since starting Slimming World of 3 stone 2. So I'm pleased with that. To say I had that meal off plan. On next week's weigh-in I will have had another day off plan because I went to a birthday party this Saturday just gone, and that was off plan as well. I ate a lot more at that, so I'm not sure what next week's result will be like, but hey ho. So yeah, it's been a funny week this week. I've been going to record this video for a couple of days, but you know when you just write down in the dumps and you can't seem to shake it off. I'm not sure if it's because it's what would have been Star Week. As I keep mentioning, I'm like what they call perimenopausal or something like that. So it's like the start of menopause, although I've been there for like 2.5 years now. So I'm not having regular periods. I think I've only had 2 this year. So I'm not sure if I would have been due to come on this week or not. My daughters, they're both on and we're usually around the same time, so could have been. But yeah, at the weekend my eldest daughter said to me that she thought it was time for my youngest daughter to go back to school. And she's 12 now. I took her out of school in year 6 because excuse me, the pressure that they were putting on them for the SATs was unbelievable, and going to school every day she was complaining of tummy ache and not feeling well and what have you. So I took her out of school and I decided to homeschool her. Then of course COVID hit, and a friend of mine decided to pull her daughter out of school. So I've been homeschooling both of them now. Well, Jessica since year 6 and a friend Abby since the start of coronavirus. A friend's waiting to get a place in school. She's going back shortly. So yeah, my daughter Chelsea, she'll be watching this. Said I think it's time Jessica went back. Now my plans for her were to homeschool her at home until she got to about 13 or 14, and then they can attend college. And Chelsea said to me, she said, you know, the ones that go to college at that age are seen as like the weird ones, the ones with learning difficulties. So I spoke to my son about it, and he said, well, we never saw the young ones as anything like that. we always thought the young ones, you know, that were there at college at an early age were the brainy ones. So, but yeah, she thinks she needs interaction and basically more than I can offer her, I suppose. But I must say my daughter is a school teacher, so I don't know how much of that's coming from her as a school teacher and how much is just coming as a sister. So yeah, so I've been a bit up and down about that, deciding what to do about it. I had a word with Jessica about it, and she don't know what she wants to do, basically. I think she'll just go with the flow and do whatever I tell her she has to do. But it sort of opened up a bit of a can of worms, and it got my tongue rolling like it does when, you know, when you sort of approach one subject, you get a bit brave and think, right, I'm going to approach another one here. So I've been a bit worried about Jessica for a few weeks now. She's very pale, and she's getting dizzy when she stands up. And she seems to be losing weight as well. So I said to her, I think you're not eating enough, which got her really upset. So basically she skips breakfast. She's not a breakfast person, which me and most of my other kids aren't either. So there's no surprise there, but she'll have a lunch and she'll have a tea, but she'll have absolutely nothing else in between, which I don't know about your kids, but my other kids, Jesus, they were forever in the snack cupboard. They were always wanting something, you know, a packet of crisps, a bar of chocolate or whatever, and she never does that. So I said to her, you know, you never go and get any snacks or anything, and she started crying, and she said that she thinks she's fat, which that really upset me. I'll insert a picture here of what she looks like, and you can see that she's far from fat. So yeah, that got me thinking, has all these years of me dieting sort of affected the way she thinks about food, the way she thinks about herself? So I've decided that any talk of diets is banned in my house from now on. You know, there'll be no talk of sins and things like that when she's around. That's one of the things that really bugs me about Slimming World, is the word sins. I think they really need to look at that and you know, rebrand it, because no food should be a sin. It's everything in moderation. So yeah, just feeling a bit crappy this week because of this. Yeah, I've tried to tell her that she's perfect. I've put her weight into one of these NHS calculators, and it says that she's absolutely where she needs to be. She's tall as well. She's like 5'3". So she's gonna look, I don't know, she's gonna be she's gonna look different to some of her friends. You know, there's a couple of her close friends that have got, they're really skinny, really skinny. The legs in particular, they've got really skinny legs. I just said to her, we're not built like that. None of our family are. You know, we've always, all of us, no matter what size we've been, we've always got like biggish thighs and hips. Yeah, it's just the way it is. But yeah, I can't get through to her that she's not fat. So yeah, if any of you had to deal with anything like this, obviously I'm keeping an extremely close eye on her now that she's told me that. I had a stand on the scales yesterday, and she's lost £3 since the last time I saw her get weighed, which was which is a few months ago, but it's nothing, you know, I don't think it's anything to be concerned by. So yeah, but I've woke up this morning and I'm in a better mood. Everything will be okay. So, how have your weeks been? It's been a crazy week, hasn't it? What about this fuel shortage thing? It's like the world's gone mad. It's the toilet roll saga all over again. Just driving past oh, big leaf just fell and hit my windscreen. Driving past petrol stations and it's like the signs up saying no fuel. It wasn't even like this in, you know, like the height of the pandemic. Oh, a squirrel's just run across the road and then it got run over. So yeah, it's weird. I think I'm going to go shopping this afternoon. I think I need a bit of retail therapy. I'm going to go and have a look around Home Bargains and B&M. I noticed last time when I went in that they've got all the Christmas decorations out already. Is it just me or is it early this year? I mean, I don't mind. I absolutely love Christmas. I can't get enough of Christmas, so yeah, I don't mind in the slightest, but I'm sure it's normally like October time. I'm sure it used to be that we'd get Halloween out of the way before the Christmas decorations came out. Maybe they're making up for last year. Probably selling off a lot of their old stock that they couldn't get rid of last year. So yeah, I think a bit of retail therapy's on the cards this afternoon. Anyway, enough rambling from me. It's almost time to go and get my granddaughter. So I hope you've all had the losses that you deserve or that you expected. And if you haven't, don't worry about it. There's always next week. Hopefully I'll upload another What I Eat in a Day this week sometime. And yeah, I'll see you next week, guys. Bye.